Every 90 seconds in the United States, an older adult goes to the emergency room because of a fall. It's one of the most common causes of injury after age 60. Yet many people still believe that simply walking every day is enough to keep their legs strong and prevent falls. Now, walking is absolutely good for your heart, your joints, and your mood. But here's something most people don't realize. Walking alone doesn't protect the muscles and reflexes that actually stop you from falling. That's why today, I want to show you 5 simple exercises that have been proven by research to build real strength, balance, and confidence, more effectively than walking alone. And the best part? You can do them right in your living room. No gym, no equipment, just your body, your focus, and a few minutes a day. These movements are all recommended by physical therapists and designed especially for aging muscles and joints. When practiced consistently, they can help you climb stairs easily, get up from a chair without strain, and walk safely even on uneven ground. Before we begin, let me ask, do you feel your legs are strong enough for daily life? Or do you sometimes notice weakness, wobbly steps, or balance issues? Comment below. Type 1 if you feel strong and confident, or 0 if you'd like to improve. I read every single comment, and your answer might inspire someone else to start. Now let's dive in. The first exercise is incredibly simple, yet it has one of the most powerful effects on the body, the single leg balance. Just standing on one leg might look too easy, but research shows it's one of the best ways to train your brain, muscles, and nerves to work together. As we age, the communication between our brain and muscles slows down. That's one reason why balance becomes harder and falls happen more often. In fact, a study published in the American Journal of Medicine found that people over 60 who couldn't stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds were at much higher risk for falls, and even had shorter life expectancy. Balance isn't just about staying upright. It's about coordination, reflexes, and awareness, all working together. Walking doesn't really train those systems, but balancing on one leg does. It activates small stabilizing muscles around the ankles, knees, and hips, while the brain, eyes, and inner ear work together to keep you steady. Let me share a quick story. Mary, a 68-year-old retired teacher, loved gardening, but she often felt unsteady when bending over or stepping off a curb. Her doctor recommended she practice balance at home. At first, she could barely stand for 5 seconds while holding a chair. But after just 3 months of daily practice, she could stand confidently for 30 seconds on each leg. No support. She told me she felt more secure in grocery stores and while carrying laundry. That's the power of small, consistent effort. You can start the same way. Stand near a sturdy chair or countertop. Lift one foot a few inches off the ground and hold as long as comfortable. Switch sides. Try this 3 times on each leg. Even if you can hold for just a few seconds, that's progress. Gradually use less support, maybe just a fingertip on the chair. When you're ready, close your eyes or stand on a folded towel to challenge your reflexes even more. Remember to breathe slowly. Don't hold your breath. Calm breathing helps your body stay steady. Now, once you've practiced balance, the next step is to build power, and for that, nothing beats step-ups. Step-ups are one of the simplest and safest ways to rebuild strength after 60. They train your thighs, glutes, and calves. The same muscles you use to climb stairs, stand up, or carry groceries. Unlike walking, which is flat and repetitive, step-ups challenge your legs vertically, which helps build real power. A study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that seniors who practice step-ups 3 times a week increased leg strength and walking speed by more than 20% in just 3 months. That kind of improvement can completely change your daily confidence. Start with a low step, no higher than the bottom stair in your house, around 6 to 8 inches. Hold onto a chair or countertop if needed. Step up with one foot, bring the other foot up, then step back down slowly. Repeat 10 times per leg. Move with control, avoid rushing. Once you feel steady, increase repetitions before increasing step height. Later, you can hold light weights for more challenge, but form always comes first. George, a 70-year-old mail carrier, once told me he could walk all day delivering mail but still felt tired climbing just 2 flights of stairs to his apartment. He started adding step-ups at home just like this. Within a few weeks, his stamina improved, and 2 months later, he no longer needed to rest halfway up. He said he felt like he'd gotten part of his youth back. Now, here's something that surprises many people. Fall prevention isn't only about leg strength. Your upper body plays a key role too. When you trip, your arms and shoulders react. First, they protect you from hitting the ground. If your upper body is weak, that instant of protection fails. That's why our third exercise, wall push-ups with a pause, is so important. Stand facing a wall, arms straight, palms flat at shoulder height. Step your feet back slightly. Now slowly bend your elbows and bring your chest toward the wall. When you're close, hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then push back to the start. That pause is the secret. It strengthens your arms, chest, and shoulders, but also trains your brain's awareness of body position. This coordination helps you react quickly if you stumble. As you get stronger, move your feet farther from the wall or lift your heels during the pause. Keep the movement slow and controlled. You don't need to rush, quality matters more than speed. And there's a bonus. This kind of slow, controlled strength training improves brain focus and memory. Every pause strengthens both body and mind. Next up, our fourth movement, one you can do sitting down. Seated leg lifts with light resistance are amazing for rebuilding strength in the thighs and hips, the muscles that help you stand up, climb stairs, and stay balanced. Sit tall on a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Straighten one leg slowly, hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then lower it down with control. Switch legs. Do 10 to 15 reps each side. This exercise targets the quadriceps and hip flexors, key for mobility. If you want more challenge, use ankle weights or a resistance band. And always breathe. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Doing this even a few minutes a day improves circulation, reduces swelling in the feet and ankles, and keeps your muscles active even while watching TV or reading. And finally, our fifth exercise focuses on one of the most overlooked muscle groups, the calves. Your calves are sometimes called your second heart because every time they contract, they help push blood back to the heart. Weak calves mean poor circulation, tired legs, and greater fall risk. The best way to strengthen them is with standing heel raises. Stand tall, hands on a counter for support. Slowly rise up onto your toes, pause for 2 to 3 seconds, then lower back down. Do 10 to 15 reps. Once that feels easy, try one leg at a time or close your eyes briefly at the top for extra balance training. Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother, began this routine after noticing her legs felt heavy and swollen. Within a few months, she said her legs felt lighter, her memory sharper, and her confidence higher. Heel raises can be done anytime. Brushing your teeth, waiting for water to boil, or standing in line. They keep your blood flowing and your reflexes sharp. When you combine these 5 exercises, single leg balance, step-ups, wall push-ups, seated leg lifts, and heel raises, you create a powerful, well-rounded routine that supports your strength, stability, and independence. Remember, independence after 60 doesn't come from one pill or one visit to the doctor. It comes from small, steady habits that keep your muscles, nerves, and circulation alive. Try these exercises daily. Notice the changes. Celebrate your progress. And now I'd love to hear from you. Which exercise will you start with today? Share in the comments below. If this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss another tip to keep your body strong, steady, and independent.